into that because lately, this past month, Ukraine actually got a free border pass into the EU and stuff like that, man. Can you go into that a little bit, man? How dangerous is that? And are we going to be looking at, pretty much low paid slaves more and more spreading in Europe? Like, how do you see the whole situation?
I mean, yeah, I think so, because Poland is already pretty much the Mexico of Western Europe,
Right.
and Ukrainians will be like even on a poorer level,
Much poorer, yeah. Because we have even people going to Poland, to
Yeah,
work.
exactly. So Ukraine's like Poland's Mexico,
Yeah,
they're
yeah.
coming there to work, and Poland's leaving to work in the West, so it's kind of ironic.
Yeah, like the same day as the borders were opened in Ukraine, you literally have footage of these people running across the freaking Polish border, man. And the number was like 240,000 people or something left that day.
Yeah, that's crazy. And there's who knows how many people even are working there now. I don't know, millions probably. And that, the thing with the war, to kind of just slightly go off topic,
Please, man.
it's so blacked out in the media that I mean, I remember when 2 years ago they were doing casualty estimates, and it was some biased organization that was doing it. I think it was even the Ukrainian government, I don't remember, but they said it was like 5,000 casualties. And I remember I read that and I'm like, okay, so they leveled Donetsk, which is 2 million people, and you're telling me that, and I've seen videos of people getting shot like into graves, like lines of people, and you're telling me 5,000 people died, right? And then some German intelligence officers went there and they were like, no, hold on, it's like 10 times that. We don't even know how many people died. That was 2 years ago. So we don't even know the extent of the havoc that's going on there that causes millions of people to go into Poland like that,
People don't understand with the modern warfare and the weaponry, how easy it is to wipe cities clean nowadays, man. That's why when I seen a number, I also seen a number like a year ago or something, and it was like 10,000. And I'm like, dude, please. I'm like, please, with the advancement of the the arsenal and the weaponry, nowadays it's, come on, the numbers are probably insane, man.
Yeah, I mean, numbers are notoriously used for propaganda, because if you put a number like 5,000 in front of a Western person, they'll be like, oh, that's not even a problem. And they won't even ever look into it again. So, you know what I mean? Like, they'll be like, oh, there's like 50,000 in Rwanda right now.
Oh, man. That's one thing that, like, have you ever seen a body?
Yeah. Well, I mean, I had my glasses off, so I couldn't say I saw it, but it was, yeah, sort of.
And you just brought up a crazy point, because every time I talk to anybody American, and I try to stress this point to them, because most of them, have not seen a body before, but you just said 5,000. So, if you ever seen a body, I'm just putting this out there, imagine a body right now in front of you. Okay, now imagine 10. Okay, literally imagine 10 bodies in front of you. Now try to imagine 100 bodies, 100 human lives, bodies in front of you, dead. Now, if you can, try to picture 1,000, and then you're saying 5,000. Like, if you really think about this, it's insanity, man. It's complete freaking, I don't know, it's insanity, and like you said, and these Westerners, they will look at 5,000 and say, that's not that much. You know what I mean? Like you're crazy. It's first time I seen a body, I was 5 years old, man, and that had me shook for some years to come, man. And I seen many more after that. And for anyone out there that has not seen a body, trust me, it is not a pretty sight, man. especially with like children. I seen footage from Donetsk with a soldier hanging off a power line, and he wasn't hanging with like on his stomach. You know, he was hanging like his back literally broke, and he was, you know, maybe he was blown off, you know, from a car or a tank or whatever it was, and he's literally hanging there for like a month or whatever. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's a horrendous sight. It's like, when is humanity going to wake up and realize the psychopathy with us? Like this is psychotic shit, man.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I don't know, like animals, you know, how can I stress this even more? Animals don't ever kill just because they want to kill.
Mm-hmm.
You know, they kill for food or like protection or like things like that. You know, they don't just kill for the shit of it, for like this non-existent money or your fucking, because you said this in the last video, you made it clear that it's mostly sacrifice, man. I don't know how much we can stress to people how insane this is. Even if it was freaking 1,000 people, that's a lot of people, man. And I don't know. I think the numbers are just, like you said, the numbers are just
a joke.